Hey everybody, welcome to Growing Energy. I'm Energy. Welcome to my channel. If it's your first time being here, welcome. I'm still growing. As you can see, the camera quality might not be that good, and still working out my camera and everything like that. But nonetheless, we still have a message for you. So I decided to do like the next 7 days message. So each pile is different. So you can choose between pile 1, pile 2, or pile 3. These are the stones so you can see what they look like. We have amethyst right here. We have obsidian, the point, and I think this is like an angel aura quartz. It's man-made, but I forgot what it is, but I love the color. So, like I said, pile 1, pile 2, pile 3. All the messages can relate to you. Maybe some of the messages can relate to you. Don't force anything to fit. We'll just see what comes up. And I'm going to push these 2 to the side. And then we'll see what pile 1 has for us. So for those of you that have chosen this beautiful amethyst that has lost some of its color because I leave it out in the windowsill when you're not supposed to, let's see what is coming in for you in the next 7 days. Oh, that's so cute. Happiness. And we have yoke, feeling tired. Sorry, feeling tied down or frustrated. Okay, so this is definitely a huge difference from, feeling like there's issues here, feeling like you're exhausted. You could be exhausted with work, kids, family life, just trying to get to the bag. And people always talk about hustling, and all these people project, portray their life to be so amazing and full of all these different things and the trips and stuff. But sometimes we're just freaking tired and we're frustrated and we're kind of just like we're worn down. But in the next 7 days, you're going to get relief from that. So if you've been kind of struggling with that, feeling not like yourself, maybe seasonal depression is kicking in, you get an alleviation from that coming up within the next week, within the next 7 days. And allow this to happen. Sometimes we could be stuck within within that feeling, whatever that may be, whatever is kind of making you feel like, you're out of it or you're just not feeling like yourself. Maybe it's the holiday season, all the shopping and money that you have to spend, all that shit for gifts and everything. It's frustrating. Travel and all that stuff is frustrating, but you will have some relief coming in for your happiness. I feel like this is a phone call coming into you, and that's the thing that's going to, so we have the judgment card here. I feel like this is a phone call for you, or this is something that is coming back to you that you kind of felt was dead and gone. So this is probably what the happiness is from. Maybe the frustration here is I was working on this thing. I've been working on it for a while. It hasn't turned out the way I wanted to. It's like growing a YouTube channel, which if you're trying to, it's hard, especially when you're not doing the readings that are just like, oh, they love you, they're going to come back. They love you, they're going to come back. Because most of that stuff gets a lot of views. But when you're really trying to give, your most authentic messages, it's kind of like, is anyone hearing me? Is this thing working? So you might have felt like something wasn't working, and here it is, like, oh no, something is coming in for you, honey. It's not only is it working, it just might have taken time to kind of percolate. That's the word I'm going to use. It had to take some time to kind of grow. It had to take some time to come to realization. It had to take some time to reach I'm looking at this card right now, reach its fullest potential. You put something in the works a while ago, and now you're going to be hearing something about it this upcoming week. So if this is a job, if this is a job, just like, a job interview or something like that, you could be hearing back from them. You might have put an application for something, you could be hearing back from them. But with this strong emotion, passionate love or hate, this is, okay, go with me on this one. This might not be for everybody, but sometimes you love something a lot. You love doing it, but it frustrates you because of how much you love doing it and how much you want to see that thing move. So like, let's say you're creative and you create things with your hands and you create paintings, and every day you sit there and you try to paint, but there's some times when you just don't resonate with that painting, or you feel like, oh, I got to start all over again. It's not exactly what I wanted, or it doesn't look the way that I want it to look, it could be that frustration of it because you have so much passion for it, because you love it so much. So this thing that you have this passion for, that you love so much, that has all this potential to really, awaken something in you and take you far, is coming back to you. So it's something that's going to bring changing, because we see the 20 here. So the 20 is that Scorpio card. It's like the death card, right? Judgment is I think it is a Scorpio card, right? Could have something to do with the Scorpio. I don't know, but Scorpio season has already passed. It could be having to do with occult things. It could be having to do, like maybe you're starting your own YouTube spiritual page, or you're becoming a Reiki master, or you're doing something that has to do with the psychology of people. This is something you might have put forth, like a thesis paper or something like that regarding those topics. This might not be for everybody, so take it if it does, if it applies, leave it if it doesn't. But whatever you've worked on, that thing that you love to hate, that you hate to love, because it takes everything out of you, because you can't just do it. You have to do it perfect every time. That thing is showing some kind of change within the next 7 days. Oof, yeah, revolution. We have the Aquarius card. So an Aquarius or Aquarius season can be very important for you. And it says, a surprising change can shift the ground beneath your feet. Respond with openness to new ideas and groundbreaking innovations. As old ways fall away, inner stability is required to change the outer world. Yeah, so when you've been feeling down and tired and everything like that, what was basically happening behind the scenes was things were changing. Sometimes it might not change at the speed that we want it to, or it might not happen when we want it to, but it's still happening. It's still working. It's still working out for your benefit. It's still coming in for you. I want to pull another card. It's an advice card. I love this deck. Okay, so what's coming up for group 1 for the next 7 days? Give me a card that summarizes this reading. Okay, I'll choose this one. Gratitude, water buffalo. You are part of a greater whole. With determination and gratitude, prosperity and abundance will manifest. Right, so this has to do with your finances. Like I said, something that you're creating that's going to bring in like some kind of financial abundance and prosperity. Something that you thought wasn't going to work for you, that so had you feeling frustrated because all the work that you put into to put this forward. There's so much potential here, and the abundance is coming to you. So there's going to be a huge shift this coming week. And I think you just need to be prepared for it. I think you need to wake up, the next few days and just be gracious and have the spirit of gratitude, because even though sometimes we can't see the things that are working behind the scenes for our benefit, it doesn't mean they're not working. You've got things working for you, and you need to almost wake up every day thinking, oh, it's happening. You know what I mean? Have that cockiness, I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but this is about to manifest for me. This is happening. Why? Because I'm in the spirit of gratitude. I'm talented enough. I have potential here. My attitude dictates my outer energy. So I'm happy. So the more gratitude I have, the happier I am. And this is bound to happen. This revolution, this breakthrough, this surprise, this thing that is going to bring me the prosperity and abundance that I'm looking for is bound to happen for me, as long as I'm in the right mind frame and I have that fiery emotion of love and passion towards whatever I want. And I focus less on the feeling down or frustrated, because I have faith in myself and I know that whatever I want is going to manifest for me in due time. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this reading. I just realized it was kind of out of frame, so I apologize. So let me just show you these 3 cards in case you didn't see it before. Right? Let me just show you these together. So if you have a message you can get for yourself from these, you can pull that out. But I appreciate you so much for watching this reading, group 1. Congratulations for whatever this is coming in for you. And just wake up every day saying, thank you, spirit guides. Thank you, God, for the amazing things you're about to do in my life, because it's coming for you. You know what I'm saying? Be blessed. Bye. Okay, hi group 2. If you chose the obsidian point, I believe this is obsidian. Yeah, this is obsidian. If you chose the obsidian point, this is your reading. Side note, some of you might like to play with lanyard. And I used to do this as a kid, then I started doing it again as an adult, making these little lanyard things, right? So some of you could be, I'm already just getting something about some of you could be doing stuff with your hands, you like doing stuff with your hands. So that's just a side note. Somebody might have needed to hear that. Take that or leave it, So let's see what's coming in for you in the next 7 days, my dear. This has to do with your career, my love. So let's see what's going on with your amazing career because you are amazing. All right, this says dealings or a relationship with a blonde, gray, or white-haired man. So this is a fair man. So this could be a masculine energy that is helping you in some way, shape, or form in your career. So we do have, the Eight of Pentacles that's helping you work on something. What that is right now, I don't know what that is. But we have the Courage card. Move forward with courage. Face whatever it is that frightens you by finding your inner strength and your ability to persevere. Courage is a learned skill that you can build upon. So in the next 7 days, I feel you exercising some kind of or utilizing courage towards your career, towards something you want to do. And maybe you have to present something to this person, whoever this person is. This could be a boss. This could be, an interviewer. If you are interviewing it, maybe you're asking for a loan. If you're self-employed, you could be asking for some kind of assistance or something like that regarding your employment. Let me see what else comes up. Okay, well, I didn't ask for all of them. I didn't ask for all of that, shorty. All I asked for was just one little card. I need to know about pile number 2's career. We have wishbone, a wish is granted. So whatever it is that's coming in is good. I feel like there's some hard work and you've been working behind the scenes to kind of get something off the ground, right? Man, I feel like the piles are kind of rolling in together. So pile 1 was basically somebody who was kind of wary because they didn't see their manifestations coming in quick enough. In this pile, I feel like the manifestation is coming in and you're being asked to have courage, whatever this is, however you have to present yourself. Do not allow yourself to think anything other than the best positive thoughts regarding your career, because whatever you want is trying to manifest for you, and it is coming in from you. You've been asking for something to change. You've been asking for something to move while you've been working hard towards this thing, and it's coming. It's really happening for you, and that's a good testament to like when we do work hard and when we put in all that time and we sacrifice all like from the pain and everything, and we change our perspective. We stop looking at things like, oh, it's never going to change for me. This is never going to happen. And we just say, F that. I'm going to throw everything I have into putting in this work to getting the thing that I want the most. Because with the 5 of Cups, this person isn't sad because they didn't want this thing and it didn't work out. They're sad because they feel like they couldn't have the thing that they wanted so much. So this is something that you've really been working hard towards. Once again, watch pile number 1. If this has been like a soft spot for you or feeling like you've kind of gotten a little weary on that road, now we're past this. We've gotten past the, crying over spilled milk. We've turned around. We've seen these, we've seen the things that were hidden. We see what's hidden behind us. We're being drawn to the things that we missed. So like, okay, let's say you're trying to start a business, right? And you filed some paperwork, but when you went to, you fill out paperwork, when you went to file it, they told you you're missing stuff and we can't approve you right now. So you get down because you're like, I've worked so hard on this paperwork. Why can't you approve me? What's going on with this? And then like something just comes out of nowhere, an idea, you watch a video, something reveals itself to you, right? And it says, there's something that you're not seeing. Turn around and look at those 2 well-functioning cups that are showing you that there's abundance here. There's something that is working for you. And with this fair man here too, with the 2 of Cups, like the Ace of Cups is like, yeah, that's for you. That's coming in for you. But the 2 of Cups is when you join someone else into it. So this energy of this person, it could be male or female. We don't really do sex around here. We do energy, but the card came up as a fair male. So this masculine energy, right? Is going to be instrumental to helping you with whatever this career thing is. I'm going to pull one of these advice cards because I'm just trying to break this down a little bit more to see what this could potentially be for you and how this is going to affect you in the next 7 days. Foresight. Okay, so I love these cards. Foresight. Navigate through difficulties with your head held high. When things seem out of reach, when things seem out of reach, stand taller, don't doubt yourself. I know that's right. Whatever this thing is for you that's trying to come in, once again, this courage card, and then the keep your head held high, don't doubt yourself. Be courageous. You've worked hard at this. You've put your all into this, whatever this is, and you deserve to have that positive, the positive result. You deserve to have that wish granted within your career. If you're changing careers or applying for something new, be brave. Don't you're being asked not to undersell yourself. If you've been working in a position for years and you've been asked by the manager to do managerial tasks all the time, apply for a manager role. If you're the type of person that's working a 9 to 5, apply for a higher position. Look at the qualifications. Not everyone meets all the qualifications for a job posting. Great if you do. But if you have some of the core things, but you can also show competency in the other things that, they're being asked of the applicant, and have confidence in yourself when you speak is almost like enter that interview or whatever it is as if these people would be crazy not to have you. Like, I do this, and if I don't know this, I know where to learn it. Be confident, because there's a lot of people who aren't talented. They're just confident and they speak louder than everyone else in the room, so people give them a shot. And here it is. You are talented. And this is what frustrates you, because you're very talented, yet and still you're not utilizing the courage that you have. So fuck all that in the past and what you didn't do. Right now, you're being asked to utilize your courage. Right now, you're being asked to stand on business and know that you know that you know that you know who you are, because you are meant for great things, especially in your career and all aspects of your life. But this is just what's being highlighted for the next 7 days. Be a badass. Don't make any excuses for yourself. Show up. If you really want this thing, do things that you've never done before to show up for yourself and prove to yourself that this is where you deserve to be. Okay? Pile 2, I really, really, really hope that helped you. And I hope that you have the best 7 days, week, whatever you want to say, coming up. But I also hope that you understand that you have that courage in you. You have everything you need to make the things that you want happen. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you soon. Okay, pile number 3. For those of you that chose the Angel Oracle Quartz, I think that's what it is. My bad. I don't remember. If you chose this stone, this is your reading, my dear. Let's see what is coming up for you within the next 7 days. Oh, honey, I know that's right. Now, before you switch off, I don't know if it's an X, okay? Calm down. So what do we have? Warning you of a problem either now or in the future. So there might be a little issue going on with your love life right now, and we'll pull some cards to see what that is. But this is the highlight of the next few days for you, is your love life. So we just want to make sure that we get the messages to see what exactly that may be. So you're looking for balance, right? What might be bothering you with this relationship that you're in right now, or this dynamic, you can be in a situationship. You might be single, dating people, or dealing with other people, or in a marriage or a relationship itself, like a committed relationship. And the issue might be because it's saying, warning for a problem here and now in the future. You're not getting what you give, or you might not be giving what you're getting. And there's a need for balance here, right? There's a need for balance. And the one thing about this card is there's 2 ways to look at it. You can look at it like there's this man who came by and he's helping these 2 people that are, in need. Or you can look at it as someone who is so wealthy, so rich and everything, but he just gives out crumbs. It's like he treats people like, here you go, little peasant. You know what I'm saying? If you are dealing with someone that makes you feel like you are begging them for basic decency in a relationship, that ain't for you, boo-boo. That ain't for you. You might not want to hear it, but that ain't for you. Now, on the flip side, if you both are in this relationship where you're both trying to work together, right? or if this is someone coming in that, you know, you might want to work things out with, make sure that there's balance. Make sure that you are not getting the short end of the stick in whatever situation this is, because no one deserves to feel like they're begging for common or, you know, basic decency. You're way above that. You deserve more than that. Let's see what this card is. Success and growth. Let's read what this card says. So let me just show you what this card is, and then I'm going to read it from the book. And this is so nice. I feel like this is the growing of an idea. This is like an aha moment. Let's get the... I wish I had some elevator music. Oh, what? No, wait. Where's that? This dang book is so big. That's not there either. Come on now. Don't do me like this. Embarrassing me in front of these people online. Where is this? Damn, dang. Oh my God. Okay, here we go. I found it. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Boom. The energy of manifestation is around you now, and you are being moved forward in a positive way. Stay focused on your heart. When this card appears, success is at hand, and it may happen quickly. Your past efforts are being rewarded. This is a time of new, flourishing relationships and success resolutions to conflict and struggle. Okay, so this is adding a new thing. Maybe this might be the resolution of that conflict between you and this person. You felt like equal give and take, and now this might be coming in, especially if this is a relationship that you just started and you guys are just getting to know each other. There might have been a few hiccups in the beginning, but I feel like communication is what's going to help you and this other person understand each other more so that you can have this abundance in this relationship. Okay, so this is a time of new flourishing relationships and successful resolutions to conflict and struggle. This is also an ideal period for greater understanding with these flowers growing near the head, and personal growth. Expectantly for messages that will help you see yourself and others in a fresh and positive light. These messages can come from anywhere. Your spirit guides, nature, books, or even television program that bring new beliefs about love and what is possible. Old ways of thinking and being are coming to an end. Plant these new ideas and seeds and watch them take root and grow. All right, so this is you seeing relationships or this love or something from a new light. This is balance coming in for you. And we're ending this. We're ending this situation that caused us to need conflict resolution, okay? We're moving forward with a new light. And sometimes when we start looking at things differently, our outside, like the energy around us kind of changes, you know? Let's see. Ooh, yes, identity, ascendant. So I feel like this all has to do with you discovering more about yourself and you discovering more about your thought patterns. And when your thought patterns change, you can now see the abundance within the relationships, or you're able to attract relationships that are more fitting to you and more giving, just because of the way that you change your thought process or the way you started to look at things. I feel like the person watching this, the people watching this have worked on themselves, because we have the ascendant card, the identity card, right? And it says you are developing a key factor of your identity or personality. This impacts other people, but it is also an affirmation of what is important to you. Allowing for a new beginning, remember you are unique and find your self-assurance. So once again, we have two cards talking about new beginning. We have love here. So the new beginning in love is you stepping away. In the next 7 days, you're stepping away from, any kind of issues or problems or finger pointing in relationships. And you're moving into a space where the two of you are just trying to work at getting along and understanding things together and being partners instead of enemies. Remember, if you are arguing with somebody or you got any kind of beef or anything, can kind of conflict with someone, it should be you and that person against the problem and not you and that person against each other. And a lot of people argue to cut deep and they argue to kind of win. But what you're being at, like, you're seeing things in a new light. So you understand there's no benefit in doing that. You understand the benefit comes from working together, and it comes from seeing the views of the other person and them being understanding to where you're coming from. So the two of you can come to a common ground. There's going to be a common ground that the two of you will reach this week. Okay. Hidden path. Detour, slow down, explore, go in a new direction. Once again, new direction, something new, new beginning. Go where you are loved and go where you are appreciated and go where there is balance. So for those of you that might be single, that are tired of dealing with these kind of relationships, when you change yourself and you change, like, you have more respect for yourself, you change the things that the way how you see the world, there's an abundance of newness that's coming into you because of the fact that you went through that change. And now that you've changed, you're discovering new people, new dating prospects. You're discovering new ways to handle situations. Like, maybe you might have screamed on somebody before, and now you're like, okay, let me work through this. Let me talk through this because, I want better for my life. So if I want better, I got to put out better. And if that person can't meet you on that level, then you got to get out of there, sweetheart. You really got to walk away from that because, happiness is important, but also being respected is, being respected in a relationship. You can be happy with a person, that's great, but being respected takes the cake. And the card that flipped over was Twin Flames. This is a card in the deck. I don't really subscribe to the twin flame notion. I don't subscribe to you being treated like shit just to find love because the person is too emotionally unintelligent enough to go to counseling. I believe that if someone is meant for you, they're meant for you, or some people could be in your life to teach you a lesson and then they move on with their path and you move on to with your path. They're just checkpoints in your life. But I will say that this person or whatever this is leading you to someone significant that shares a past life with you, that could share a really, really strong connection with you. So I think when we change ourselves, and especially if we're on the same vibration as somebody, they go through that as well too. They feel that too. Like in the whole twin flame thing, it's like people tell you focus on yourself, and when you change, that person might change, or whatever the case is. But I'm not going to even say twin flame. I feel like it's just a soulmate. If you're meant to be with somebody, and when they're around you and they feel that difference within you, they feel as though this person is different. They've changed. They're doing things differently. You're not just saying you're going to do things. You're acting out with those things. Your actions line up with your words. That person will also have no choice but to kind of step to the plate or get left behind. We don't have time to drag anybody with us in 2023 or 2024 and beyond. So focus on yourself. Focus on the newness. Focus on changing yourself. Focus on seeing things from a different perspective. Focus on knowing when this love that is here for you is actually feeding you, helping you, or if this person is just condescending and kind of looking down on you because they're broken on the inside, and know when to walk away from things. Because once you start showing the universe you have love and respect for yourself, then you start to manifest a lot more, that affirm that love and respect that you have for yourself. So let's pull another card to end this reading. This is an advice card. This is for the next 7 days. What do we have for this lovely person watching group number 3? Come on now. Let me not rush this message. All right, we have 2. Devotion and duty. Focus your energy and deal with things now. This is how you turn your fantasies into a reality. And then we have cosmic connection. Use your intuition. All things are connected. So be more aware of your surroundings. Don't get lazy. Work while you wait. So if you are in the process, let me show you these cards. I just love these cards. They're so beautiful. If you are in the process, if you are single and you're in the process of waiting for this love to come in, this balance to come in, you're being asked to focus on yourself. If you are in, and that's what's going to bring it in faster. If you are in an established relationship, sometimes we need to focus on what we're bringing to the table. Are you always approaching things from the right standpoint? Can you change things? Can you be better? Can you be a better version of yourself? I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying the other person is wrong. I'm just saying there's always things that we can do to better ourselves and then better the energy around us. If you are in a situationship, honey, focusing on yourself will always bring the best love in, because once you love yourself, you stop accepting crumbs and you wait for the person that is going to bring you more balance. Okay, so this upcoming week, focus on yourself. This upcoming week, focus on the newness. Understand what good love looks like, what bad love looks like, and a new direction in love is going to be opening up to you because you're focusing on the right things. Be sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching my video. I'll see you later.